So this has to do with archery. Here I have a problem. I have these lighted nocks, which I'm going to try to put into this arrow. As you can see, I have one of them in there. But what has happened is that this arrow here is a 6 mm arrow, and these lighted nocks are for a 6.5 mm arrow. For me to find the equivalent for the 6 mm is going to be difficult, and I am not convinced about the sleeve settings that some of these things have. These, by the way, are pretty cheap ones I got off of Amazon. Don't ask me what brand they are, but they're pretty cool in that you can turn it on and off. So once it comes on, you have a thing in here that you can use to turn it off. So you can turn it on, or you can turn it off using a thingy here. Anyways, so I tried to figure out how I could get these inside this, and started out with the trusty, somewhere in there, 100 grit sandpaper, 3M, good quality. Well, very time consuming, and it's not even. So figured out that I'll have to figure something else out, and here is what I came up with, ladies and gentlemen. Redneck solution to a redneck problem. It's a Dremel tool on a vise, and what I'm doing is, hold on one second, I'll show you. So I'm using the chuck in order to get this thing mounted in here, like so. But you do go off center at times, so you have to mess with it. I'm using just barely as soon as it comes on, that setting. So you can see that it is not perfectly level. There's a slight blurriness which tells me that it is not absolutely level. But then what I'm doing is I do have to use two hands. I'm using the edge of this vise as my guide, and using two hands I'm using the tip of this carpenter blade as my lathe too, and I'm trimming them down. So yeah, it's not a very accurate way. I will have to figure out that I probably will have a little bit of difference in the weights of the arrows. I'll have to look and see how much of a difference it makes with the arrow flight. Right now my arrows are flying pretty decent all the way out to 80 yards. I don't think that these will be that good. I will have to adjust because these are about 18 grains heavier than my regular nocks. So I will have to change things around. But it has worked, so I will show you. So this is one of the finished products here, and it is very tight, and I can't take it off one-handed. Hold on. So yeah, again, this is my finished product. You can see that you can tell the marks left by the knife, and it is not very stable, so you can see it vibrated, so it left little scarf marks. That actually works because it holds the nock in there pretty tight. I sanded it down with the however many grits. This is 600 grit sandpaper, just to smoothen out some of the rough edges, and seems to work. So is it like a very amazing project? Yeah, to me it is. It's fun. If it works, it works. It doesn't work, hey, whatever, something different. But figured I'd share.